Good afternoon and welcome to today's presentation of Concordia University Chicago Athletics. Another beautiful blue sky sunny day here at Concordia Stadium in River Forest, Illinois, as we're getting set for senior day for the women's soccer team as they take on the Raiders of the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Thanks for joining us today. The first of three sports we're bringing you today on the CUC YouTube page. Women's soccer up first, women's volleyball, and women's lacrosse to follow. So keep with Concordia University Athletics all day today. In a moment here, we will have the national anthem, and then we will introduce the starters for today's game over the PA. We'll take a quick break for the anthem over the PA. As the are introduced over the PA, we'll go over the starting lineups quickly here. First, for the visiting Raiders, in goal is a freshman, number 0, Regan Tompkins, a senior midfielder, number 2, Gabby Hoffman, a sophomore midfielder and defender, number 4, Michaela Zastro, another sophomore midfielder and defender, number 5, Mariah Trevino, a sophomore midfielder, number 8, Nicole Robb, a junior midfielder, number 10, Nikki Ratz, a junior midfielder and forward, number 14, Jill Ruark, a senior midfielder and forward, number 20, Brooke Zedek, a freshman midfielder and defender, number 22, Emma Halverson, a senior defender, number 30, Jackie Pettigrew, and a freshman midfielder and defender, number 33, Molly Picala. For the Cougars, in goal is number 1, a sophomore, Cassie Salenzi. The back four, right to left, is number 22, a senior, Brianna Welch, number 9, a junior, Carissa Walters, number 6, a sophomore, Megan Shelton, and number 5, a freshman, Megan Wilkinson. Senior number 18, Jay Marino, will be in holding midfield. In front of her in the center of midfield, she'll be joined by freshman Allie Brown, and senior number 15, Samantha Goodlett, making her 2021 debut. The front three on the right will be number 4, a sophomore, Brittany Chancellor. On the left, senior Cecilia Kahanik, number 19, scorer of 2 goals this season. And up front, number 10, senior Esme Torres. So all 5 seniors for the Cougars make the starting lineup today. As the starters continue to be introduced over the PA, Walters and Shelton again will be the center back combination today for the Cougars. They have clearly won that job as a partnership to start the year. We've seen a little bit of shifting around with the outside backs, but it's Welch on the right and Wilkinson to start things today. Goodlett gets her first start of the year alongside Allie Brown in central midfield. But keep an eye on Cecilia Kahanik. She has scored both of the Cougars 2 goals this season, including the winner last time out, a 1-0 win over Benedictine. MSOE comes in 1-0, their only game a 3-1 win over Marion. Last time these teams met up, October 2nd of 2019, the Raiders won that game 1-0. 11 returning players for the Raiders. 9 of them started last time out versus Marion. So in the early stages of this season, relying on that experience that they have in this roster. Cougars will be defending the north goal to begin this game. Moving from left to right, they'll be in all white. The Raiders will be in all red, going from right to left, defending the south goal. And we are underway as May Torres kicking off and getting us started here. Cougars working on the far side to start things off. Looks like MSOE will be lining up in a 4-4-2 with the forwards number 20 Brooke Zedek and number 14 Jill Ruark, and they've taken it away here. Coming off the left wing is Rotz, and it's cleared away by Shelton, who's had a very good start to the season. Megan Shelton, her first season as a starter. This is her sophomore year. Raiders on the far side here with Hoffman for Ruark. Cutting back inside. Ruark looking to the middle. That was cleared away. And now to the feet of Brittany Chancellor, who starts on the right wing today. Forward for Esme Torres. Good first touch into her own path. She's racing here up against Michaela Zastro and retaining possession. Good work by the senior forward. Plays it down the line for Chancellor. Chancellor looking to get across in. A strong sliding challenge from Nikki Rotz. And it will be the first corner of the match, just over a minute in. Cecilia Kahanik, left footer, coming over to take an in-swinging corner from the near right side. We've seen the Cougars do this on corners before. They'll bring 3 players short along the near sideline, who will now be waved away. Kahanik, in-swinger toward the top of the box, just over Torres. Goodlet heading back to the middle, and the Raiders able to half clear as far as Shelton. Raiders looking to clear again here with Halverson on the right side. And this is played all the way back to Carissa Walters inside the Cougars half. Brianna Welch. Taken away there by Robb. Back to Jackie Pettigrew on the right side of the center back pairing for the Raiders. Ruark outside to the far side for Hoffman. Hoffman was looking for Zedek to make a run that never came. And all the way back goes Walters. This will stay in play, though she'll have to play it. Under some pressure here from Ruark, who forces a turnover. A poor pass out from the Cougars and a chance to send a cross into the 6-yard box, but it goes straight through, as just catching up to it now on the near side is Rotz. Rotz looking to play it off for a corner, but it's going to go off the corner flag for a throw. Oh no, now they're going to call that a corner. I swore from up here that ball hit the corner flag and rolled out to the near side of it, but the referees disagree. And taking the first corner of the match will be Nicole Robb, a sophomore from Hawthorne Woods, Illinois. Graduate of the Sockers FC Academy, one of the popular soccer academies in Metro Chicago. In swinging corner to the top of the box. Header is won. Played back into the box by the Raiders. Shot comes in, takes a deflection, and goes in the back of the net. It's the opening goal of the day. It was either Rotz or Hoffman who got the final touch. Looks like the goal is going to be for Nikki Rotz, and it is 1-0 to the Raiders. Some chaos off the corner. The initial header was going wide. A Raiders player who was standing right next to the post put it back into the mix, and a deflected shot from Nikki Rotz takes a deflection. And early on here in the first half, less than 4 minutes played, and the Raiders have a lead. Cougars will have to be careful passing out of the back today. That all started with a giveaway in their own 18-yard box that eventually led to the corner. And then off the corner, the Raiders converting, and they're on the attack here again with Ruark. Ruark looking to slip a ball through for Zedek, but that's straight through to Cassie Salenzi, who makes her fourth straight start in goal this season. Her first season in the Cougars net as a sophomore. A career 2.34 goals against average. First touch was won there by the Raiders. Looks like in that midfield for MSOE, number 22, Emma Halverson, will sit slightly deeper than number 8, Rob. Bit of a 4-4-2 diamond look in midfield for the Raiders. Cougars left back Megan Wilkinson with the throw in here, looking for Torres. Trying to bring that down, but immediately surrounded by Raiders players, and they'll look to counter quickly again. Here's Ruark turning inside her own half. Ruark laying it outside. Ball hit forward by Rotz. This one's going to fall here nicely, though, for Zedek, and it could be another chance coming, but working back well there was Wilkinson. But it's Rob winning it back for the Raiders. Early cross in by Hoffman, and charging out comes Salenzi. Good goalkeeping to prevent any further opportunity there, but the Raiders pressing very high early in this one, and as soon as they get the ball back, looking to get upfield as quickly as they can. This one cleared down by Salenzi, but taken out of the air by Rob. Rotz. Ruark now, looking to touch it beyond Shelton. Too strong, though. It will roll out for a goal kick. The Raiders are coached by Rolf Zerzen. He's in his 17th season, a record of 168, 145, and 15. The Raiders have made the NAC tournament 13 times. They have won the conference twice, winning the tournament in those years as well, 2016 and 2017, and thus earning berths both seasons to the NCAA tournament. Salenzi only clears that as far as Rotz. Ruark looking to turn. Has Rotz on the overlap, battling there with Shelton. Cougars got it as far there as Chancellor. Here's Torres. Knocked away by the Raiders. Throw in CUC here on the near side. Chancellor back here for Welch. Welch turning it back. Cleared up field. Goodlet had pushed forward from midfield. This one's going to fall, though, to Esme Torres. Torres outside of the foot effort. Kahanik won't run it down, but Wilkinson will. On the overlap. Back here for Cecilia Kahanik. Inside. Goodlet turning chance, shooting chance. Torres, it's blocked. Could fall here for Chancellor to have a go when it sails wide of the near post. But the best look so far from the Cougars, and it gets some applause from the crowd here at Concordia Stadium. Look for both Samantha Goodlet and Allie Brown to push forward from midfield. Goodlet in particular will look to get close to Torres. That ball takes a couple bounces and fell there for Zedek. Now here's Ruark. Fancy footwork in the midfield. Halverson for Rotz, but a loose touch sends it away to Goodlet. Now Torres. Torres trying to go around the defender Zastro, who will just play it out for a Cougars throw-in. Better over the last couple minutes from the Cougars. Welch with the throw-in. Looking for Torres, immediately back for Welch. First time cross is blocked. Marino trying to shield Rob away, but it's Rob striding forward. And a collision in the center of midfield. Incidental, but Marino goes down and is a bit slow to get up behind the play. Looking to get onto this through ball is Zedek. She'll keep it in the corner, but can't do anything but a quick cross. That will be easy pickings for Cassie Salenzi. Hopefully Jay Marino is okay there. It was Brooke Zedek just simply looking to get out of the way of a teammate. Another goal kick from the Cougars that's taken back into possession by MSOE. And a long pass down the far side looking for Hoffman. Wilkinson there as though first. Plays it off of Hoffman. It'll be a CUC throw. And the referee stopping play for a moment to talk to Jay Marino. Play allowed to continue, though, for the moment. Halverson. That's intercepted by Marino, who's been a solid presence, the senior, this season so far, as a vital component of the Cougars, both on attack and defense in defensive midfield, helping build play up and cut out opposing attacks. Chancellor on the counter press here for the Cougars, up with Torres. A nice move there, though, by Trevino to find some space. Rob back for Trevino, give and go. Trevino keeping it in play, nutmegging Welch, but not keeping possession. Here's Chancellor with some room down the right wing for CUC. Chancellor down the right, just to the edge of the area, crosses that win and takes a deflection, was going to be on goal, was sliced off the foot of Pettigrew, but easy for Regan Tompkins to handle. Reagan Tompkins, excuse me. Actually a Chicago suburb local from Lockport, Illinois. Played for Chicago Inter SC at the club level in high school. This ball hit way long, looking for the run there of Zedek, who's found it, looking to lay back to Rob. It's just too far, though, to set up a shot. Rob will retrieve on the far side. Halverson. MSOE continuing to have numbers forward. It's a long shot taken by Rotz, but fielded easily by Salenzi. Brianna Welch for Jay Marino. Back for Welch. Just over 10 minutes gone here at Concordia Stadium. A fourth-minute goal by Nikki Rotz separates the team so far. And MSOE lead 1-0. And here is Rotz. Giving it away, though, Chancellor. Welch pinching in to help, but this one squirts out now for Zedek. Zedek looking to play it outside for Hoffman. Cleared away by the Cougars. Halverson. Back for Pacala. Wide for Hoffman. First time looking through for Zedek. Shelton is there. So is Salenzi. Not good communication. Keeper is out. And the referee says that's a clean challenge, and it had to be from Megan Shelton. Almost a disaster at the back of the Cougars, but they escape. Here's Rob. As the Raiders continue to commit numbers forward, Halverson will have a go from long range. It's way off target, though. No save for Salenzi to make. But the front two right now for MSOE causing a lot of problems, and when they press, they're pressing high with the two forwards, the two wingers, and as well as Rob stepping forward from midfield. It's a lot of pressure they're creating, and it's often difficult for a back four to deal with a team playing two attackers up front, as the offense has an easier time getting mismatches. And that's going to be a foul called against Shelton, and it'll be a free kick in a promising position upcoming for the Raiders. And it is number 8, Nicole Robb, setting this one up for MSOE. 3 Cougars in the wall, which the referee will now have step back. Robb could look for a teammate here, but certainly has the option to go for goal 25 yards out or so. Robb will go for goal. It's right at Salenzi, who does well to hold and not give a rebound. Good save by the sophomore. That pass just too far for Wilkinson on the far side, and here come the Raiders again. If they can keep it in, they cannot. It will be a throw going the other way for the Cougars. Kahanik dropping back, trying to help her defense out, looking to turn. Ball stayed in, no whistles, no fouls. Pacala ahead for Hoffman. And now MSOE working down the right. But it's broken up well by Marino. And Marino trying to stride away and able to find Brown. Kahanik looking down the line for Torres. Battling there with Pettigrew. Torres coming away with it and getting it as far as Goodlet. And a chance here for the Cougars to have numbers forward. Sam Goodlet down the far side, putting Pettigrew under pressure. Torres joining as well. And that's well done by the Raider defender, Pettigrew, to get away from a dangerous situation. But the Cougars have it right back with Jay Marino. One of the 5 seniors honored pregame here at Concordia Stadium on what is senior day for this Cougars team. Forward by Halverson. And again, a dangerous situation there and needing to clear. Stepping forward there is Trevino into the attack. Come the Raiders. That's a good through ball for Ruark. But she was shouldered away well by Wilkinson, the left back, pinching in to help her center backs out. That's good defending by the freshman. So Lindsay sending it forward. Brought down there by Ruark. Looking in the middle for her striker partners, Zedek. But cleared by the Cougars. Rotz, the goal scorer, to the far side for Ruark. Ruark working against 2 defenders. Gets her cross in. It might have taken a touch on the way through. It's going to roll out for a goal kick. So maybe no one got a touch to that, but another dangerous opportunity on a good cross sent in by the Raiders. Another goal kick that doesn't get very far. Zedek. Ruark tried to have a first-time shot. That was blocked away, though, by Walters. And the Cougars able to clear as it's headed away by Zastro. Goodlet will let this roll for a throw-in for the Cougars. Welch up the sideline. Torres looking to turn, back for Welch. Down the line, this is Brittany Chancellor. And a chance now for the Cougars to get forward. Chancellor in the corner, gets the cross in, no teammate there, but it is cleared away for a Cougars corner, their second of the match. Cecilia Kahanik again over to take this. She's got an option to 2 players short. Kahanik in swinging corner, right into the middle of the box. Marino got the first touch toward goal, cleared by the Raiders. Zedek looking to push it further forward, but she ran right into Shelton. Shelton sending one forward, was looking for Kahanik on the far side, cut out by MSOE, who clear away for a Cougars throw. Header won there by Pacala. And headed away. Cougars ball again. Another deflection by Pacala will lead to another throw. Wilkinson again on duty. In for Torres. Immediately back to Wilkinson. First time cross into the box. Looking for Chancellor, who gets the first touch, but MSOE get the second and clear. Welch looking to get it back forward here. It was blocked. Welch for Chancellor, battling there on the far side, but good defending by Trevino to win a throw for her side. It's a nice turn there by Zedek, but she's 1-on-6 at the moment, waiting for some help. Playing it outside to a sprinting Pacala up from right back, who won't be able to get there. A nice idea and a nice offensive contribution, but not quite able to catch up to that one. And Pacala going down there under a challenge from Brown, but it's going to go out for another throw, which he's quickly back up to take. Zedek. Brown taking that one away, but Wilkinson with a poor pass. To the middle, Robb will have a go from distance well wide, but MSOE have shown in this first half they are not afraid to take shots. Almost 20 minutes played here in River Forest. Thanks for joining us for Cougar Soccer. I'm Alex Campbell. A reminder that we'll have women's volleyball and women's lacrosse streamed on the YouTube channel today as well, so check those out. Volleyball, a doubleheader that begins at 1. Lacrosse currently scheduled for opening faceoff at 3:30. And that'll be right back here at Concordia Stadium. Brown. Laying it off for Wilkinson. Kahanik. Taken back, though, by the Raiders. Here's Zedek. Zedek looking to go past Shelton. Zedek to the end line, goes down. Referee says it's a corner. Another important challenge made by Shelton. Another one where she had to be careful. Corner in. Salenzi got there. Loose touch. Someone had to clear it. The Cougars do. And another corner is upcoming. Halverson back over to take another corner. Halverson in swinger, left-footed to the middle. Salenzi got the first touch. Ball is loose. Luckily, though, for the Cougars, there's no one there to pick it up. MSOE still in possession. And going down on the edge of the area was Trevino. No foul, says the referee. So another instance where the Cougars had to get a challenge perfect, and they did. They won't like how many desperate defending situations they've been in so far today, CUC, but they have handled them fairly well. Trevino looking down the line. Cougars clearing as far as Robb. Here's Jay Marino now. Marino tussling there with Rotz. Now Welch clears down the sideline. And Torres will give chase up against Zastro. Zastro, a nice first touch to flick it over her own head. Immediately looking to send an offensive player through. And now Zedek in a race with Shelton. Shelton gets a header away back toward their own corner. She'll prevent a corner and put it out for a throw. Rotz with the throw-in. Ruark back for Rotz. First time cross is a strong one, but the offside flag is up on the far side on the quick pass back. Rotz did not get back into a legal position. Free kick CUC. 24 minutes to go here in the opening half. Raiders continue to lead 1-0 on a fourth-minute goal from Nikki Rotz. Neither team has made any substitutions as of yet, as Brianna Welch sends this forward. Goodlet trying to control, swarmed by Raiders, but she does well from the ground to slide that back to Marino. Welch on the near side. Looking long, that's blocked. Ruark battling with Welch. Still Ruark, back for Halverson, and a free kick in favor of MSOE as Welch committed the foul. Michaela Zastro is going to look to send this forward. A handful of Raiders collecting near the top of the 18-yard box. Zastro, right-footed, powerful ball in. That's going to bounce all the way through. There's a Raider there, but charging out is Salenzi, who does well to control. Cassie Salenzi has proved herself to be a very active goalkeeper this season. Not afraid to come charging off her line. It has served her well for the most part so far today. Loose ball going down was Ruark. Coming up with it was Hoffman, but she gave it away. Cougars partially clearing. As far as Halverson, Torres dropping back to try to help out defensively. Halverson does well to hold that one. Robb on the turn. Zedek. Try to put a nice move there on Walters, who wasn't having any of it, and Walters sends it forward now. Chancellor trying to get there, but over to covers the center back, Zastro. Zastro striding forward, looking to slide it through for Zedek, but it's too strong, and that ball will be Salenzi's. You can see immediately, though, what MSOE are trying to do. Depending on what side of the field it is, the near side striker drops into midfield a bit, looking to build up, while the striker who's maybe farther from the ball is making those diagonal runs in behind. Marino knocking that one away from Rotz. Here's Welch again. Ball spending most of its time in these last few minutes on this near side. Chancellor working there against Trevino. Ball goes out for a CUC throw. Cougars might have to be patient today, and when they get opportunities, it's going to be vital to take them with how much of the ball MSOE are having. Nice turn there by Torres. She's looking to find Kahanik. A good first touch by Pakala. Goodlet went down, but able to find Torres, who's now dropped all the way into central midfield and is fouled. It will be a free kick for the Cougars. Mentioned last broadcast here, Esme Torres will often play as a sort of false nine, dropping it in midfield with one of the center mids running beyond her, almost taking up that striker position, and it looks like that's Samantha Goodlet today who's filling that role when Torres drops in. Cougars with players forward here for this set piece. Welch, right-footed toward the top of the 18-yard box, cleared first time by, I believe, Pacala. It will be a Cougars throw, which Welch will also take. Marino for Welch, back for Marino, who's got pressure coming from her left. Finds Esme Torres. Chancellor crossing it into the box first time. It's a race that will be won on this occasion by Reagan Tompkins. Last season, MSOE had two senior goalkeepers who basically split time evenly, so Tompkins, the freshman, installed as the starter for this season. On the bounce, this could find the path of Zedek, but it is cleared away in time by Megan Shelton. Been a busy day so far for the center backs, Shelton and Walters. But they've coped well since that early goal by the Raiders. Still just 1-0 here as we've got 20 minutes to go in the opening half. Throw by Trevino. Ruark looking to head on, but no teammates behind her. Halverson battling there with Goodlet. Goodlet giving up a few inches there, but does well to win the ball. Unable to find a teammate as it's back toward the Cougars' end. Zedek and a free kick. And a handball is going to be called against Zedek. Free kick for the Cougars. And again, looking to counter here, the Raiders. Ruark, wide for Hoffman. Zedek. Looks like we've got our first sub of the game, if my eyes don't deceive me. MSOE will make one here. As Ruark will go off. And entering the game is number 27, Kayla Buechler, Down toward the corner. It will be a corner upcoming for MSOE. And I must have missed it earlier, but Grace Quinn also subbed in for Gabby Hoffman. As Halverson, it's a high and swinging corner into the middle of the box. Ball falls, ball is loose. Quinn took a swing at it. Another swing comes in, goes straight up in the air, and the Cougars clear. And then a miss hit there from Pettigrew is going to result in a CUC throw. Should know, Grace Quinn, one of the subs, a freshman from Coto de Casa, California. And out there she played for Pateadores SC, which is a U.S. Soccer Development Academy club. And soccer fans will know that although the Development Academy is going away in name, it's been the youth production system, the youth development system for U.S. Soccer for the last several years. So great experience for her coming into her collegiate career as this ball comes through for Salenzi. Quinn is yet to start this season, but this is only the second game. And I'm sure that MSOE will be looking for her to be a key contributor going forward. The other sub, Kayla Buechler, has gone in right where Ruark was up top. She's gone into the left striker position, Zedek to the right. Trevino. Nice step there by Goodlet. Here's Torres. Goodlet on the overlap, down the near sideline. Goodlet in a race there with Teresa Buechlers, who's also subbed down. So Buechler and Buechers both on the field now, as MSOE have made a couple of changes. Torres along the end line looking to get a cross in, but mishit it, and that will be a goal kick. 16 and a half minutes to go here in the opening half. Raiders lead 1-0. Shots are 5-1 in favor of MSOE, who have the game's only 3 shots on goal. And another sub as Pettigrew goes out. MSOE with a pretty deep roster. They make another change here. And into the game is number 24, Sarah Cianciola. A local for MSOE. She played for Milwaukee Kickers for her club ball. Marino, loose touch back to Welch. Forced to turn to the outside here. And Chancellor just slipping there on the turf, unable to corral that one. That ball goes over the head of Buechler. Down the line looking for Torres. Buchers heads away. Rotz, the goal scorer, finding a Rob in midfield. Far side now for Quinn. Good first touch and good second, but that's going to run into the path of Walters first. Wilkinson looking for Brown, but that's taken away by Rob on a nice counter press for MSOE, and they've got numbers forward here. Quinn is down the far side, looking to cross it in. Quinn around a defender, forced onto her left foot. Still Quinn, top of the box, looking for Rotz, who wanted to shoot first time. Didn't really have the time or space to do so, and her attempt sails well wide. It is a goal kick for the Cougars, and another change now, as Nikki Rotz will get a break from her left midfield position. And she is replaced by number 18, Josie Coons. Over 30 minutes play now in the first half, and it is just a beautiful day here in River Forest. We had perfect weather yesterday for football. It is even better today because it's about 10 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. It's going to get even warmer as the day goes on, so should really be perfect for women's lax later this afternoon as they take on Wartburg College. The women's lacrosse team, of course, riding a 13-game winning streak dating back to 2019, so tune in later as they look to make it 14 in a row. I'll be on the call for that one as well. Meanwhile, Trevino crossing down the middle, and that's cleared away by the Cougars, who have done a lot of that today, just getting the ball as far away from their own goal as they can. That's knocked forward by Brown, but will roll out for a throw. Not a whole lot of touches yet today for Cecilia Kahanik, the senior left wing. Again, the scorer of the Cougars' 2 goals this season, one of them an incredibly impressive 30-plus yard strike into the top corner against Dominican. The other, a slightly lucky one from just as far out in the win over Benedictine that the goalkeeper mishandled, but they all count the same. It's a number, not a picture. And almost a turnover forced there by the Cougars. Rob playing it down the far side, but Quinn had not made the run. A whistle, though, was blown behind the play anyway. I think it's going to be a free kick in MSOE's favor for some contact after the ball was gone. Just about 13 minutes to go here in the first half. MSOE has made lots of changes. Cougars have yet to make any. Here's Esme Torres looking to lay it back off for Kahanik, but scampering back to keep it in play was Quinn. Looking for Rob, who was able to hold off Brown. Kahanik knocking that one away. Brown looking to scoop it forward. Intercepted by Pacala. Quinn's header straight in the air. Wilkinson now for Torres. Looking to hold off number 24, Cianciola. Dropping in there is Zedek. And that's last off Wilkinson. It's another throw-in. Stepping forward there was Shelton, but coming up with the ball is Buechler. Looking to play it through for Coons, who was cutting it off the left. Cougars clear away. Here's Quinn. Forward there for Buechler. Nice touch by Goodlet to gain some space. Goodlet looking to turn away from Halverson, and it's a free kick for the Cougars. And the referee with a little extra warning there for Emma Halverson, the freshman from Oregon, Wisconsin. Played for the Madison 56ers. Welch, the right back, always the long free kick specialist. She'll send it forward. First ball is won, though, by the Raiders. Shelton winning that header. Falls there, though, for Buechler. Walters there to sweep up, though. Space to turn for Allie Brown. Wilkinson. Kahanik. It's a loose first touch taken away by Robb. On the turn, this is Buechler. Zedek looking to run at the defense. Past one defender, still Zedek. Zedek for the Raiders is tripped up. And nice recovery there by Brianna Welch, who gets it clear to Goodlett. The far side, here's Kahanik finally with some space to operate. Kahanik up against Pacala. Kahanik playing it forward, hoping for Esme Torres, but out of her goal to field it is Reagan Tompkins. Tompkins letting her team get back upfield before taking this kick from her own area. Looking to head it on there was Coons, battling with Brianna Welch. Welch guiding this out of play for a corner, well done. Excuse me, for a throw-in. Chancellor looking back for Welch, but the two not quite on the same page. It's been a difficult first half for the Cougars. They trail 1-0. Ball has mostly been in their defensive half. But given the way the game has gone, I think they'll be happy to have, since that early goal, kept the score where it's at. Robb wins another throw. No, it's going to be a CUC throw. It's a game being played largely along the sidelines. Lots of throw-ins for both teams so far. As we've seen a lot of the Raiders trying to use their speed to the outside. Throw in for Welch. And the Raiders quickly win it back. Robb. Back for Trevino, who will send it forward. That was cleared by Shelton. Now Walters for Chancellor on the near side. Taken away, though, by Trevino. Was looking on the overlap for Coons. Now here's Esme Torres for CUC, looking to lay it off, but no teammate there to collect it. Halverson. Halverson, the defensive midfielder, striding forward. She'll send the ball ahead. Walters, a bit of a missed kick, but it does find Jay Marino, who clears it as far as Robb. MSOE still in possession. Robb from distance will have a go, and it's just over the crossbar of Cassie Salenzi's goal. An ambitious effort, and we will now see more changes. Zedek, the striker, will get a break, as she's replaced by number 26, Daphne Milkert. And for the Cougars, it is Brittany Chancellor going off, and she'll be replaced on the right wing by number 8, the freshman, Grace Glodowski. Glodowski, who has shown her flexibility this year, can play both as an outside back or a winger. Kahanik playing it back for Walters. That was deflected on the clearance. It will still be CUC's ball as the clock ticks down to 8 minutes to go in the opening half. Header won there, though, by Robb. MSOE certainly player for player has a height advantage in this game, and they have used it to their advantage, especially in midfield with Robb and Halverson. Robb listed at 5'8", Halverson 5'9". And a lot of those headers, they've been battling with Allie Brown, who's only 5'1", number 3 for the Cougars. Back to pick up that loose ball is Quinn, as it's sent forward by Cianciola. Flicked on, though. Chance could be coming here. It's out of the reach of Salenzi, but luckily it is also out of reach for Josie Coons, who was looking to get onto that long ball. It will be a corner, however, for MSOE, and on these turf fields, it's often hard to anticipate the bounces. The ball bounces a lot higher than it would off a traditional grass field in most cases. Unless, of course, you're playing on a professional level field, in which case those things are almost akin to playing on concrete, as that corner comes all the way through to be fielded by Salenzi. Salenzi will send it forward. Flicked on there by Wilkinson. Here's Allie Brown. Brown, first time looking to play it forward. Kahanik will try to run this down. But getting there first is Pacala. And it's going to be misplayed there. But luckily for the Raiders, it's off Kahanik last. And they'll get a throw in. Pacala looking down the line there for Milkert. Coming out to the middle, Halverson battling there with Brown. Brown turning, looking for Goodlet. A sliding challenge, got the ball first. Unable to keep it, but a nice challenge there from Brown. Could be a chance coming forward for the Cougars. Here's Marino. She'll drop it back to Walters, but an opportunity here to maybe have some possession for the Cougars. Shelton stretched there, but does well to find Glodowski looking on the overlap for Welch, just asking her to do a bit too much. Throw in MSOE. It's over the head of Milkert. Won by Shelton, out for another throw. Milkert will take it quickly to the middle for Robb. Ball bounces around. It's off the Raiders last. Back to the Cougars. That one, though, shanked a bit, and Goodlet can retake possession, and she'll go with the safe option all the way back to Cassie Salenzi. Brown playing it out to the far side. This is Wilkinson. Wilkinson looking long. Pass was cut out there by Cianciola. Halverson running into trouble. Well done by Brown. Cianciola clearing. Jay Marino stepping forward, though. Looking down the line. That's a nice ball played for Torres. But Bukers was over to block it off. Sweeping up there, the center back. Nice push forward here by Wilkinson. Wilkinson knocking it wide. Here's Cecilia Kahanik. Chance to put in a good cross. Kahanik to the middle. That is blocked away by the chest of Bukers, who looks like she might have had the wind knocked out of her in the process of that defense. It will be a corner upcoming for the Cougars, however. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Bukers took that one straight in the gut. Did well, though, to block it with her body and not commit a handball. Brianna Welch is over to take this corner on the far side for CUC. These set-piece opportunities could be crucial, given the way that they've struggled a bit in open play. Welch crossing to the middle, flicked on by Marino. Could come out here for a shot from long distance, but it's over the top and through the football uprights off the foot of, I believe, Glodowski. But given their lack of opportunities to shoot in this game so far, can't blame her for having a go from out there. And with 3.5 minutes to go in the opening half, it'll be a goal kick for Reagan Tompkins. Marino doing well to step forward and cut out that pass. It was knocked away from Glodowski. Marino back in pursuit. But here are the Raiders with lots of players forward here. Buechler looking ahead for Quinn. Battling there with Wilkinson, who does well to take it away after Quinn had a nice first touch. Wilkinson wanted it to go out for a throw, but it didn't get far enough. Quinn playing it off the defender and winning a corner well for MSOE. Good work by the freshman on the far side. By my count, we've already seen 16 outfield players on the field in this first half for MSOE, so taking advantage of their depth. Low in swinger, cleared away at the front post. Still fought for on the edge of the box, headed on by the Cougars. Just trying to push it and will it forward, and finally it's Walters who gets it out to midfield. MSOE looking to come forward again, and Jay Marino anywhere will do. This isn't going to get to the keeper, though, I don't think. It might eventually, it will. It skips along the turf. And despite the pursuits of Glodowski and Torres, not to be this time. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Raiders continue to lead 1-0. High ball sent into the air there by Tompkins. Takes a bounce and is headed forward by Walters. Marino battling there with Milkert. Laying it back for Robb, turning away from Brown. Looking to play it through were MSOE, but Cougars get it clear for now. Sent back forward, blocked by Marino. Here's Allie Brown. Wide there for Kahanik. Back for Wilkinson. Looking to clear, but only as far as Halverson. Paccola Pacala, excuse me. Marino does well to get the outside of her boot on that one and get it forward even though it's out of bounds. Clearing the zone for now. Another throw and upcoming. Knocked forward by Wilkinson and then Kahanik. Torres looking to keep it in on the near side. Quinn in the middle, giving and going, looking to get back onto this one. Wilkinson did well to get back and defend as we're into the 45th minute. Robb. Worked wide now. This is Trevino, the left back. Cutting inside. Still Trevino. Robb knocked away by Marino, but Robb gets it back. Trevino staying central. Playing it through, unable to find a teammate though, as Shelton will clear with about 30 seconds to go. Marino again for the Cougars. Will just send it away. Glodowski will look to keep this in up against Halverson. And with 20 seconds to go, it's a throw for the Raiders. Shelton clearing away there from Buechler. Spinorama from Pacala, but almost gave it away. Gets it back in the final 10 seconds. Cianciola. Quinn, 3 seconds left. And Quinn will get it back, and the clock will run out. The buzzer will sound, and the first 45 is over. And a fourth-minute goal from Nikki Rotz has MSOE in front, 1-0. We'll take a break for halftime, and the second half is coming up next. Just about ready for the second half to get underway here at Concordia Stadium. Alex Campbell with you for Cougars Soccer, the first of lots of sports going on here at CUC today. If you're interested, volleyball, women's volleyball doubleheader starting right now against Benedictine. That's going on at Geisman Gymnasium. There's a live stream up on the website. Of course, if you're here, thanks for joining us for soccer today. Senior day for the Cougars. They trail 1-0 here at the half against the Milwaukee School of Engineering Raiders. An early goal, a fourth-minute strike on a loose ball off a corner kick by number 10, Nikki Rotz, a junior from Fortville, Indiana. As I mentioned, toward the end of the half, MSOE have used 16 outfield players today. The Cougars, on the other hand, made just one change in that first half. Trying to get a look at who the starters are going to be, if they're going to go back to the original starting 11. Today has seen the season debut of Samantha Goodlett, senior from Hamilton, Ohio. Checking out the players who have come out of the huddle for the Raiders, it looks like they will return to their original starting 11. It's a 4-4-2, Picala, Pettigrew, Zastro, and Trevino, the back four in front of the goalkeeper Tompkins. Across midfield, it's Hoffman, Robb, Halverson, and Rotz. And up front, it is Ruark and Zedek. For the Cougars, the back four is Welch, Shelton, Walters, and Wilkinson. The midfield, Marino, Brown, and Goodlett. And across the front, it's Brittany Chancellor, Esme Torres, and Cecilia Kahanik in attack. Early whistle here. And the clock did not start. And now we're good to go. Clock is now running, but referee still not fully satisfied. Referee's going to bring the ball over to the near side and is going to talk to the assistant referee. Time continuing to tick off here. I'm not sure what the ruling is going to be. It's going to be a drop ball, and then out of sportsmanship, Torres will play it back. So that seems like about a minute wasted for nothing. Simply after the clock restarted, he could have just walked over and done that. But we're back underway here. Second half, now officially going here at Concordia Stadium. Zedek got the first touch and escaped some pressure now. Looking to play it down the line for Ruark. But Shelton is there first. Here comes Salenzi. Got to be careful. Good communication in the end, though, from the Cougars. Salenzi sending it forward toward midfield. Bouncing all the way for Torres to have a go. Headed away by Zastro. Robb turning in midfield. Really the driving force and the pivot around which MSOE operate in possession. As Robb plays slightly ahead of Halverson, the pair in midfield. Throwing on the far side for Trevino. Zedek, wide. Goal scorer Rotz. With a little bit of trickery there to find some space, and she'll play Ruark down the line. Ruark looking to chip it past Walters, who is deflected out of play for the first corner of the second half. Robb is going over to take this. Plenty of players in the box. Robb with an in-swinger. Right into the middle of things, headed on and into the back of the net. A perfectly executed corner. It's number 4, Michaela Zastro, who powered that header straight over Cassie Salenzi into the top of the net, and it's a 2-goal lead for MSOE. Another early half goal, this one coming in the 47th minute. 48th minute, excuse me. So a 48th minute goal by number 4, Zastro. The assist to Rob on the corner. And it's 2-0 MSOE, who within the first 4 minutes of both halves have scored. What do the Cougars have in response? Sliced there by Walters, headed forward by Marino. Halverson. Hoffman. Torres trying to take back possession. Pacala over there, though, to retain things for MSOE. Pettigrew cutting it back, but gives it away, and here's Goodlett with a chance to break forward for the Cougars. Goodlett forced outside, looking wide for Gladowski. It's actually Grace Gladowski who has started this half on the right wing, not Brittany Chancellor, my mistake. But quickly back forward come the Raiders. Here's Zedek. Zedek straight up the middle, looking ahead for Ruark, but the through ball is too strong as it's picked up by Salenzi. Better option might have actually been out to her right. Gabby Hoffman was in all sorts of space down the near side as it's cleared forward by Brianna Welch and sent straight back by Mariah Trevino. Marino has to be careful here, and we'll just play it out for a throw-in for MSOE as the best of what looked to be a couple of dangerous options to try to pass it either upfield or go back towards Salenzi. Throw-in battled for. Shelton got a couple touches, but now it's Halverson for MSOE. Back for Pettigrew at halfway. Pacala battling on the near side here with Cecilia Kahanik. Kahanik able to find Wilkinson. Some quick feet from Wilkinson. Wins a throw. Ahead looking for Torres. Over her head and the head of the defender, Jackie Pettigrew. And played all the way back to new goalkeeper in the game. Megan Lucina is now between the posts. Another freshman. Lucina from Franklin, Wisconsin. So she has come on in relief of Reagan Tompkins as the goalkeepers will split the halves today, it looks like, for MSOE. Understandable when you've got 2 freshman shot stoppers on the roster, both of who will hope that over time they become the number 1. Cutting back, here's Trevino. Looking up the middle. Through ball played, but cut out by Marino. Halverson plays it back for Pettigrew, who under pressure from Torres has to play quickly, but can find Rob. Forward here. Dropped back. Halverson, one time, looking long for Hoffman. Flag will stay down. Hoffman inside, trying to get to the second ball. Does, still loose though, and Walter's able to clear for now. A quick shot or across to the far side is going to stay in play, and Ruark is under this one. Rotz flicking it forward, battling there with Welch. No foul either side. Welch comes up with it and sends it off of the opponent for a goal kick. Good defending there by the senior captain. Although today the armband is being worn by Samantha Goodlett, one of her fellow seniors who again is making her season debut today. Goodlett, who coming into this season had started 41 of 42 games in which she played for CUC. Good to see her back on the field now. Salenzi looking wide to the right, but the header won by Rotz. To the outside goes Zedek. Zedek trying to cross it. That is blocked by Shelton. Marino, got to be careful here under pressure. Finding Welch. Gladowski as MSOE send it back forward, and again it's Shelton who clears. Trying to get it again to Esme Torres, but Rob is everywhere at once seemingly, mopping up on this occasion. Pacala plays that one off of Kahanik. Throw in for MSOE. Looking forward. Ruark trying to turn, but a nice step by Shelton. And now Brown able to get it as far as Pacala. Rotz, first time, able to find Zedek, looking to take a touch in behind, but that was stopped by Welch, who strides into midfield, but it's given away. Rob Avoiding Brown. Robb will have a shot from way long distance, and it's into the top corner. What a strike from 35 yards. We've seen another long-range goal here at Concordia Stadium, but it's the opposition. And what's been a very solid game for Nicole Robb. She already had an assist, and she adds a phenomenal strike off the fingertips of Salenzi at full stretch into the top corner. And with 38 minutes to go, it is 3-0 Raiders. And just based on her control of this match, even before she was on the score sheet, but now picking up a goal and assist already in the second half, Nicole Robb is, in my opinion, a faraway front runner for player of the match. At least at this point, that could change. 37 minutes and change still to go here at Concordia Stadium. Robb is onto this loose ball, looking to play it wide for Rotz, but it's cleared away by Welch. Torres in behind. Flag has stayed down, but it will now go up on the far side, as made Torres offside. Referee doing as instructed and to wait until the player catches up to the ball rather than throw the flag up right away. Heard someone in the crowd mention that, and it is a little anxiety-inducing when you're really hoping that flag stays down, only to, in the end, see it be raised. Free kick Raiders, to be taken by Michaela Zastro, a center back who got the second goal of the day on a header earlier in this half off a Robb corner. Headed forward there by Wilkinson, taken back by the Raiders. Welch for Glodowski, but it's taken right off her foot by Trevino. Zedek with a good turn. Zedek using her speed to get away here from Marino. Still Zedek floating out to the left side. Pushed wide there by Walters. Slips it through. Another chance coming here. And clearing away from the goal mouth was Megan Wilkinson. It was almost going to be a tap-in for Jill Ruark. But Wilkinson well placed to avert another goal. But it's a corner upcoming for the Raiders, who last time they had one from this position scored, as I just mentioned. And it again will be Nicole Robb to take. Robb with a right foot in. Swinger right to the middle of the box again. Falls, no one there to clear yet. Pushed away by Walters. And is given away, though, to Torres momentarily. Halverson looking to retreat under pressure from Torres. Esme Torres doing well there, won the ball. Glodowski. Goodlet. Looking back for Glodowski. First time looking to switch play, but unable to force it as wide as Kahanik, who's battling here with Molly Picala. That's cut out by Wilkinson. Here's Sam Goodlet again. Just knocking it forward, but it's cleared away by Zastro. Wilkinson again, this time battling with Ruark. Coming in to help is Hoffman. Walters finding Brown. Knocked away from Allie Brown, battling there with Robb. Shelton up to cover. Cougars, though, unable to keep it in on the far side. And it'll be another Raiders throw in. I mentioned how many subs they've made so far in this match, and what that really allows the Raiders to do is maintain this high press, especially their counter-pressing, whenever they do lose possession, as they constantly have a supply of fresh legs coming off the bench. Pettigrew. Hoffman, back for the center back Pettigrew, wearing the captain's armband for MSOE today. Brought down there by Zedek. Zedek ahead looking for Ruark, but Walters is there first. Salenzi comes charging out, as Walters did well to shield the ball for her goalkeeper to take. As we've played over 15 minutes now, over 10 minutes. Math is hard sometimes. Here in this second half, 3-0 MSOE. Brown with the return there to Goodlet. Goodlet playing it wide, hoping either Torres or Glodowski can get there. It's put out of play by Zastro. Welch up from right back to take the throw in. And we will have our first sub of the second half. And returning to the game is number 4, Brittany Chancellor. And she replaces Grace Glodowski. Jay Marino looking to turn away from pressure there. It's another throw for CUC, and it will be yet another as Zastro clears. Welch again. The senior from Oswego, Illinois. This ball comes loose to midfield. Missed kick there by Walters, but on the second attempt, able to get it forward. Pacala finding Rob. Halverson. Space ahead for MSOE. Here's Ruark, but a loose first touch. Gifts it back to Welch. Shelton. Far side now for Chancellor, just into the game. Wins a throw-in. Into space in midfield for Rob. Rob immediately looking to play it first time. This is Zedek looking to go wide. Walters over to cover. She'll clear for a throw-in. Zedek has shown off that she's got some really quick feet. The senior from Tinley Park, Illinois. Ruark to the middle for Rob. Rob looking for the overlapping run of Pacala, but now it's a chance for the Cougars to break. This is Wilkinson. Wilkinson cutting inside. We'll go back for Walters. Looking to play for Kahanik, but just too strong. Pacala's throwing. Ruark flicking it around Walters, and Shelton will clear. Halverson, though, has it back for MSOE. Pressured there by Goodlet as Pettigrew sends it forward. Header won by Shelton, and then flicked on by Brown. Halverson, though, again there to clean up for MSOE. Rotz, who opened the scoring in just the 4th minute of this game. Headed forward by Rob. And she'll recollect it here for the Raiders. Pacala, first time, pass blocked, but she'll get to the loose ball. Pacala playing it down the line for Ruark, who is onside. Wide open player in the middle, but it's back to Pacala. Nice give and go. Pacala will shoot, but it's straight at Salenzi, who makes a good save and does well not to give a rebound. A big opportunity there for a 4th for MSOE, not taken. Salenzi with the save. It was Zedek who was running free down the middle, but Ruark was unable to find her. That ball was kept in play by Wilkinson, but only found Pettigrew. And slipping on the turf is Pacala. Throw in on the near side for the Cougars. Cross into the middle. Chancellor is there. Could be a shooting chance here. Torres. Chancellor. And the chance for Chancellor passes by. It'll be a throw-in, though, on the near side for CUC. Half an hour to play in this one. 3-0, the lead for the visiting Raiders from the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Goodlet sending it back forward. Pacala with a half clearance. Goodlet again. Back heel to find Marino, but it's taken away by the Raiders. And this falls nicely into the path of Zedek, who's got teammates rushing up to help. Zedek. Hoffman looking to play it back through the middle, but only player there was Walters. Shots are 11-2 in favor of the Raiders. The Raiders, who have recorded 7 shots on target, the Cougars yet to force either keeper for the Raiders into a save. Again, at halftime, Megan Lucina replaced fellow freshman Reagan Tompkins. Walters. Giveaway there to Hoffman. Hoffman cutting back into her left foot, and look at the room that Zedek has now. Cougars rushing back on defense to try to help. Zedek going straight at the defenders. Past 1, past 2. What a run this is by Zedek, but the shot at the end does not match the quality of the buildup, and in the end, it's an easy save for Salenzi. Sent forward by Cassie Salenzi. Looking for Kahanik, and a handball is going to be called against the senior for the Cougars. Sent forward by Pacala. Header won by Shelton. Chancellor on the far side looking to clear. That was blocked by Rotz. Throw in for the Cougars. Upcoming schedule for CUC. They will play their next 2 games on the road. First against the University of Dubuque and then against Dominican again for the second time this season. That, though, of course, unlike the first game, will count as a NAC opponent. And then they're back at home here on Wednesday, March 31st, 11 a.m. early kickoff against the Aurora Spartans. That will be their last home game of the year. They'll then finish the season away at Benedictine and Ripon. And after that, the NAC tournament will get underway on April 21st. This is Ruark working down the near side. Gets across away to the middle. It was behind Zedek. And staying down behind the play is Carissa Walters for the Cougars. Waving, though, that she's okay to continue. Walking, though, a little gingerly after that collision with Ruark here on the near sideline. Play resuming, though, with a throw-in for CUC. Jay Marino. It's knocked back, and here comes another rush for the Raiders. On the outside, overlapping. This is Rotz to the end line. First time cross to the middle. Wilkinson with a good foot in. Marino will clear. Goodlet. Dropping in is Torres. One touch laid off for Chancellor. Chancellor looking to work down the sideline. And turning back into traffic there was Zastro. She wanted a foul. Doesn't get it. Welch up to take the throw. Into Torres. Flag goes up. It's going to be a free kick as Torres was pushed in the back. And a chance here. The Cougars got to get numbers forward here. Trailing by 3, 26-25 to go in this game. Set piece opportunities vital in these situations. Brianna Welch, the senior right back and team captain, is over this one. Right on the 20-yard line on the far side. Welch sending this one into the box. Flicked down by Goodlet. The header was on target, but it's into the arms of Lucina. But Goodlet, well poised there, got away from whoever her marker was and had plenty of room to flick that header on. Unfortunately, neither high enough to go in the goal, nor was there a teammate in the area. Lots of pressure coming here. Ruark doing well to avoid it for now, but the Cougars win it back. Kahanik. Brown looking back for Kahanik. Pacala's clearance will stay in bounds here for Wilkinson. And it's cleared straight off of Gabby Hoffman. Will be a throw-in. The Cougars are preparing a change, which the referee does not see despite the assistant flagging for it. Wilkinson pushing right by Hoffman and finding Torres. Well done looking for Brown. Shoulder to shoulder there with Robb. Torres back in. Now Ruark pushed away by Wilkinson. Finding Esme Torres. Allie Brown. Far side now, Brianna Welch. Chancellor now. Longest spell of possession we've seen in the second half for the Cougars. Chancellor looked to have a go. Shot deflected. Trying to get away from trouble there was Trevino, but unable to. Excuse me, that was Hoffman with the poor clearance. Ruark. Wilkinson back on it, though, for CUC. Some prolonged pressure here for the Cougars. Marino, back to Walters. Both teams preparing subs now. Sliding interception there by Robb, and back into possession go the Raiders. Robb, Ruark on the turn, looking to play it through. Knocked wide by Zedek, and here's Robb coming down the right wing. Couldn't skip past Walters, though. Scuffs her clearance. Kahanik couldn't keep it in play, and both teams now have the opportunity to make subs if they'd like. And the referee will wave them on. Going off for the Raiders is Hoffman, and she's replaced by Grace Quinn. Megan Wilkinson is the player departing for the Cougars, and she is replaced by Gladowski, who's now going to slide into that left back position. Here's Ruark sending across, too strong, all the way to the far side. Chancellor, though, has to deal with it. Trevino, that clearance blocked by Ali Brown, sends it forward for Torres, but a handball is going to be called here, and it's going to be pulled back. And it'll be a free kick for the Cougars. An exciting day for college sports around the Chicago area, particularly for teams that wear maroon and gold, as news has come in that the Loyola Ramblers have defeated the University of Illinois Fighting Illini to advance to the Sweet 16. Intercepting this pass is Grace Quinn. She'll find Robb, back for Quinn. Quinn immediately looking forward. It could be a 2-on-1 here. Ruark looking to go around Shelton. Ruark is in on goal, but Salenzi comes charging out to smother that opportunity. More good active goalkeeping by the sophomore. Salenzi, good clearance. Past halfway. Kahanik, Goodlet, knocking it forward, and here goes Torres, looking to chase down Pettigrew. Playing it back here for Lucina. And slipping was Pettigrew on the return pass. Ball stays in play here on the near side. Quinn, and battling there is Glodowski. Throw in for the Raiders, who have two more subs prepared. One of them looks to be Teresa Bukers, who subbed in as a center back in the first half, and will do so again here, replacing Pettigrew, who's limping a bit after that challenge. The other sub will be Jill Ruark, departing to be replaced by Kayla Buechler. So it's Buechler and Bukers again coming in at the same time, much like they did in the opening half. 21 and a half minutes to go. The Raiders lead 3-0 on goals from Rotz, Zastro, and Robb. Quinn. Halverson looking to turn away from Jay Marino. Halverson ahead. It's a first-time flick there from Rotz, but that's repelled by Welch and does well to find Jay Marino. Marino, 1-on-2, finds Kahanik. Kahanik knocking it down the line for Esme Torres. Torres will get there first. Torres in behind the defender. Torres to the middle, hoping for a teammate. No one there, unfortunately, as the Raiders clear. But a nice turn and run by Torres, and a nice through ball played by Kahanik. Throw in here by Pacala. Quinn. Unable to find that loose ball was Buechler, but the Raiders back in possession briefly. Nice defending there by Shelton, or so I thought. The referee was waiting to see if any advantage materialized on a foul for the Raiders. It did not, and it will be a free kick just inside the attacking half for MSOE. Pacala the right back to take. As the clock ticks down, to 20 minutes remaining. Flicked on at the top of the box. Cougars don't deal with it well. Robb out to the near side for Quinn, who skips past one defender. Quinn past a second. Quinn to the middle looking for a teammate, but the Cougars clear, and then Chancellor sends it further. Zastro stepping into midfield. Taken away, though, by Brittany Chancellor, quickly finding Esme Torres. Torres down the right sideline, goes shoulder to shoulder with a Raiders defender and wins a throw. Two more changes for the Raiders. Halverson and Trevino depart. They are replaced by Cianciola. Trying to still see who the second substitute is, the new left back. Raiders back in possession on the far side here with Zedek. Ahead, and kept in play there briefly by Rotz before it's deflected out yet again. The new left back looks to be Rachel Cole for MSOE, a junior from Naperville. It's a free kick here for CUC. As we're inside 20 minutes remaining. Zedek on the turn. Welch slips to the turf. And charging forward again come the Raiders. This ball through looking for Buechler. Knocked away there by Megan Shelton. Turning there is the center back, Zastro. Toward the corner. Fighting forward there with Brown, who pokes it out of play for a MSOE throw. Unfortunate that it looks like senior day will end in a loss for the Cougars, at least at this point, unless they can find a big turnaround here late. But again, they do have one more home game remaining against Aurora at the end of the month. So this is not the last time these Cougars would play on this field, the seniors. Again, it was Esme Torres, Jay Marino, Cecilia Kahanik, Brianna Welch, and Samantha Goodlett who were honored pregame for their contributions over the last 4 years to this program. A goal kick upcoming here for Cassie Salenzi. Cole just hit that against Paige Falkenstern, who has come into the game in midfield for the Cougars. Falkenstern, a sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Out of bounds on the far side. Another change is upcoming for the Raiders. And out of the game comes Nicole Robb. Dropping into midfield is Buechler. And up into a forward position is Daphne Milkert. So if that's the end of the day for Nicole Robb, she's had an excellent game, controlling things in midfield, a goal and an assist for the sophomore, number 8 from Hawthorne Woods, Illinois. And as I mentioned earlier, probably a shoo-in for player of the match if you had to pick one. But there's still time to change the narrative here, particularly for the Cougars. Just under 16 minutes to play. Sent forward by Shelton. Torres. Taken back there by Buechler. Sent forward by Cianciola. But intercepted. Here's Jay Marino. Gladowski. In a tough position there. It's taken away by Grace Quinn. Quinn cutting inside. And it's actually now, that is Michaela Zastro, who was playing center back. She's playing the defensive midfield role now that was occupied most of the day by Emma Halverson. A long shot comes in from Pakala, but it was always curving wide of the near post. It'll be a goal kick upcoming. Substitution. Gladowski will go back to the bench. And subbing back into the match is number 5, Megan Wilkinson. A goal kick for Salenzi. Under 15 minutes to play here in River Forest this afternoon. A reminder, women's volleyball in the middle of a doubleheader right now. And women's lacrosse with face-off scheduled for 3:30 right here at Concordia Stadium, also coming up later today. Zastro dispossessed. Here's Kahanik. Immediately looking forward for Torres, but the ball was played over the wrong shoulder. Loose though here. Goodlett heading it forward. Esme Torres can run onto this one. Torres going all the way. Will have a shooting chance. It's Esme Torres. It's a sliding save by Lucina. Rebound. Save Lucina on a shot from Goodlett, who goes sliding in to make that challenge. Ball stays in play, and it'll be cleared off Concordia, but that's the best chance of the match. Fell to the foot of the striker, Esme Torres, but a charging save by the freshman Lucina, making then a second save to deny Samantha Goodlett. Those, I believe, the first 2 shots on target of the day for the Cougars, and Lucina stepping up to make 2 very big saves. Neither one was easy. Either had to get the timing exactly right to cut down the angle on Torres, and then had to dive back across to her right to make the save on Goodlett. But can that give some sort of boost to the Cougars? Brown blocking that one. It's cleared ahead. And looking to turn is number 13, Maddie Howell, who's come into the game for the Raiders, dipping even further into their bench. By my count now, that is 20 total different players who have gotten into today's game for the Raiders. One back here by Quinn, looking to turn away from Wilkinson. Buechler playing it ahead. On the run is the right back, Pacala. She will keep this on in play on the near side. Pacala looking across, will win a corner. Clock ticking down toward 12 minutes to go here in River Forest. A no in the end is actually going to be a goal kick, so excellent defending in that situation by the left back, Megan Wilkinson. Battled for along the near side. That's out for a Cougars throw. Wilkinson in the wars again there. Excuse me, those shots, the second and third shots on goal of the day for the Cougars. Forgot there was an earlier one from distance that was straight at Lucina. So Lucina, the only goalkeeper to record a save today for MSOE. Reagan Tompkins didn't have as much to do, but Lucina, who started the first game. So the first game, it was Lucina for the first half, Tompkins the second. They flipped it today. Plenty of time, though, over the next couple of seasons for Coach Zerzin to figure out who his new starter is going to be, as Lucina clears that away under some pressure coming from Esme Torres. Throw in the attacking half now for the Cougars, to be taken by Megan Wilkinson. Torres back to goal. Marino looking to the far side, hoping for a run from Falkenstern, but not quite on the same page there. The ball was good, but the run just a second too late. But the Cougars certainly looking more creative offensively here over the last few minutes. Trying to find a goal here and avoid the shutout. Throw in by Cole. Howell working her way to the middle and finding Buechler. Buechler zigzagging through traffic, able to maintain possession. To the near side, this is Quinn. And here comes Pacala on the overlap. She'll race Wilkinson to this ball. Wilkinson looking to hold her off, and the flag goes up, and it will be a free kick in the Cougars' favor. Another great defensive play there by number 5, the freshman Megan Wilkinson from Georgetown, Kentucky. Especially as a freshman, those are the type of big effort plays late in games, no matter what the scoreboard says, that can get you into a coach's good graces and keep your name on the team sheet. Wilkinson, who has now started all 4 games this season. Welch clearing this forward. Off of Brown, who has it back here. Able to find Kahanik. First time ball forward, was hoping for Torres, but she had checked toward the ball rather than made a long run. Howell dropping into midfield to pick up that ball, but only finding Wilkinson with the pass. Blocked away by the Raiders. Here's Quinn. Quinn to the middle. Turning with it now is Milkert. Milkert to the far side. He's looking for Coons. MSOE maintaining possession out near midfield. So this is Pacala. Pacala looking for the give and go, but it's Wilkinson again there to clear. Torres looking to work her way back, but it's sent forward again, this time by Cianciola. Header flicked on by Howell. Raiders still in possession here with Coons. Kahanik, though, taking it away, looking immediately again for Torres. Marino will again look for Torres, trying to get on the end of this one. Racing back is Bukers. Good dummy there by Pacala. And now Quinn looking to get on the end of this ball play down the near sideline. A nice idea from the Raiders, but not quite working out. It will be another sub as Falkenstern will be replaced by Chancellor. Flicking out by Wilkinson. Zastro. Buechler. Pacala. Quinn does well to keep that ball in play. Battling there with Wilkinson. And now Kahanik, who takes it away. Kahanik looking wide for Esme Torres. Torres looking back inside, looking to play it all the way across for Chancellor, which she does. Chancellor with the flick forward. Still Chancellor looking to put that ball into the path of Goodlet, but the pass just too strong as it's collected by Lucina. Another good idea on the break from CUC, but they've not quite been able to connect the dots in attack today. Certainly things to build on. Walters, shoulder to shoulder there with Milkert. Milkert now battling with Marino. Cleared by Shelton. Looking down the sideline and making a run after it is Samantha Goodlet. Goodlet racing against Bukers. Not quite there in time. Gave it her best effort, though, Goodlet. 6:40 to go here at Concordia Stadium. MSOE continues to lead 3-0. 2 early goals in this second half, building that lead. Cleared away by the Raiders, only as far as Jay Marino. Brittany Chancellor. Toe-to-toe there with Cole. And a free kick awarded to the Cougars. Another opportunity to get bodies forward. Welch into the area. Headed away by Bukers. And now MSOE can try to break out of the set-piece defending position. They've got players forward. And a foul was called against the Cougars. I think it was Marino who was the guilty party. But then a bit of a push-off in the afters by Buechler gets some gasps from the crowds and an extra whistle and warning from the referee. Don't want to see any of that late in this game. Forward by Bukers. Header won well by Chancellor. Putting Cole under pressure, but it will be a throw-in for the Raiders. Charging after this one is Howell, and she'll get there first. But a whistle goes. Assistant referee on the far side spotting something. I think ruling that the ball went out of play, so it's a throw-in for the Cougars. 5 minutes to go here. 85 minutes played here at Concordia Stadium today. Couldn't have asked for better weather, despite the result that the Cougars wish had been in their favor instead. Turning with this ball now for the Raiders is Milkert, immediately looking forward for Quinn. Walters able to find Welch. And an opportunity again for CUC to break forward. Here's Torres, always the outlet. Torres working down the far sideline is taken down there. And she has stayed down for the moment, Esme Torres. I'm not sure if the referee was ruling this a throw-in or a foul. If it's a foul, I'm surprised that there was no card given there because Torres got the touch beyond a sliding opponent. That should be a yellow card. The ball was gone. Torres was making a run in behind and was going to be able to run on goal potentially there. That has to be at least a yellow for the CUC senior. And I shouldn't say for the foul on the CUC senior. And I'm surprised that the referee has not gone to his pocket here as Torres is getting some attention. Cougars will go back to their bench. And this is tough, especially on senior day. Esme Torres, been a vital part of this program, somebody who's very integrated in the Chicago soccer community at large, works as a coach for Kicks FC, who excitingly will be starting a minor league women's team, a pro-am team based on the south side of Chicago. And Torres is down here. Esme playing in her 55th game today as a Cougar, 12 goals in her career. The leading point scorer with 15 last season for this team. As I mentioned, she's already begun her coaching career, but aspiring to be a soccer coach in her future. And while she's tended to on the sidelines, we'll take a quick break. Good to see Esme Torres back to her feet as she's carried off to the sideline, and we wish Esme the best, and if there's any injury, a swift recovery. A player who's not only important to this team on the field, but again, as a senior, as one of the leaders on this team, brings a lot of energy on and off the field, and a loss, certainly, for this Cougars team. Cecilia Kahanik has now shifted into the striker position. Can't tell yet if the Cougars had the chance to make a change. They have. It's Paige Falkenstern who's back into the match for CUC. We've got 4 minutes to go. Cross into the middle. Half cleared by MSOE. Falkenstern is there. Jay Marino to the far side for Brianna Welch. Welch checking back onto her left foot. Cross into the middle. Flicked on all the way through. It's picked up in the end by Lucina, the goalkeeper. Ball played through here. Chance for Kahanik to get on the end of it. Cleared away, though, on defense by Teresa Bukers for MSOE. Kahanik knocking it forward. Bukers again will have to deal with this, or at least shepherd it behind for a goal kick, which she does. 2:45 to go here in River Forest. 3-0 MSOE. Not a great clearance there, though, and Chancellor's onto it, and here's Kahanik. Cecilia Kahanik shooting opportunity. unfortunately right at Lucina. A good effort on her stronger left foot there. It's too bad it was right at the goalkeeper as Kahanik was looking for her third of the season. That ball won back by Goodlet. Cougars charging forward here again for the moment, but it's taken away by Zastro. To the far side now. Sent forward, but Jay Marino will take that one out of the air. But onto it again are the Raiders. Turning with it is Milkert. To the near side looking for Quinn, but Wilkinson the interception. Kahanik. A nice give and go there with Chancellor, who's got room to run down the near side. Chancellor playing it across, hoping for Falkenstern. It's half cleared by the Raiders. Ball is still there, but stepping away with it are MSOE. Plenty of room on the far side. Picking it up now is Cole. That pass deflected as she's looking for Howell. And Shelton will get over there first for the Cougars. Shelton nowhere to go. Under a lot of pressure here. Trying to win her side a throw in. Ball will roll out for CUC. Ball past Kahanik. Chancellor trying to get there or at least apply some pressure. And it will fall here for Cecilia Kahanik. Kahanik could be in on goal again here. Here's Kahanik. From distance will have a go. Shot was deflected. And in the end, Lucina prevents the corner by making a save just outside of the near post as we're into the 90th minute of this game. Lucina. Marino. Goodlet. Again forward, and there's been room here over the last couple of minutes. Chancellor down the left side, looking to get to the middle. Past a defender. Chancellor to the middle. Couldn't pick out the run of Falkenstern. As picking it up again is Lucina in the final 30 seconds. And the far side is Coons. One back, though, by Brown. Shelton clears it forward in the final 10 seconds. Header won by Cole. Brown forward again. 7 seconds left. Brianna Welch looking to get to the middle. 3 seconds. There's not going to be time for a shot as Marino sends it back into possession. Cleared away by Shelton, and that will do it. The final score, the Milwaukee School of Engineering Raiders 3, the Concordia University Chicago Cougars 0. Goals for the Raiders by Michaela Zastro, Nicole Robb, and Nikki Rotz. Again, the beautiful day and senior day soured a bit at the end. An injury to Esme Torres had to be helped off the field. We wish her the best and send her our thoughts and our prayers and hope she's doing well on the far sideline and can bounce back strong as soon as possible for the Cougars. For now, the volleyball team is in action, so feel free to flip over to that broadcast. Meanwhile, here at Concordia Stadium, we'll take a bit of a break, and women's lacrosse will have its opening face-off around 3:30 this afternoon. Until then, I'm Alex Campbell. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.